Do you want to jump the Aegis? I mean, you can take it and back off here.
They are going to take it. Are they going to get it twice? It is not easy. He got off the false promise. And Nisha is in big with the magnetize. Oh, this is bad for Falcons. They're in some trouble now. Mickey on his life is going to be able to finish off one of these hills. He actually managed to heal all the way up. Nisha did die. Saberlight's in right in the middle with their tombstone. Force that down to the low ground.
He's
but the Deuce is running out of mana. And the Undying just keeps on hitting. Mickey leaning into him. And there's nothing Skater can do. He can't find his way out of this one. The carry of Falcons is down. And Liquid takes it.
And take the throne with a very smart BKB pickup that prevents any sort of counterplay there.
So much damage that he has to chip through without much coming from his supporting cast.
Ready to go. Maureen already with his little boots play, smokes up, has boots, drops him off at some point for the courier to pick him up and sell them, so he gets an early ward out there, and he's going to test for any vision that Liquid has placed. Nisha spots him now, backs away.
I think this mid lane should go fine for Nisha, though. I mean, we are focusing a lot on the lanes here. Of course, you know, we're getting into the start of the game, so you're going to think about that a lot. But I expect Nisha to pull his weight in this mid lane, and he is a player that can make rotations, cause some chaos on the map, free up the team fight, and we have seen his Earth Spirit do absolutely crazy things here. I would also not underestimate Liquid's ability to just outmaneuver Falcons on the map. We saw them outmaneuver a lot of teams at TI, particularly around the play calls from Boxy. That is always something you can just fall back on. Yeah, you lose lanes, who cares? We're just going to outmaneuver you, win a Wisdom Rune here, win some ward trades there, and all of a sudden we're in a favorable position, and you can just never fight us again. That is something Undying can give you versus a Shaker. It can make the Blink initiations really difficult versus that high ground Tombstone. If you can take these fights in the right areas of the map, protect the Roshan, protect the Ancients. This is a hero that scales surprisingly well if you can get over that mid-game hurdle.
Late smoke from Liquid does not net them anything. Falcons just playing safely on their side of the map. You did have your prediction that we were going to see some 70-80 minute game between these two.
I think one of these will go the distance.
Nisha back and forth a little bit here. Nisha blocked in right now, doesn't have a roll. He's only got a kick. He can only push one of these heroes away, and Maureen will send him flying. Meanwhile, Skater is going to be caught as Insania does go through the gate here. They drop the Tombstone, got the bushwhack. They are going to be able to kill this Tombstone in a second, but Skater is running out of mana fast. An opportunity, one more Mango. They're going to try and burst him down. They do manage to get that much, but Saberlight perhaps is going to die in return. Staking, the final hit comes in. It's not enough. Needs a little bit more. Saberlight is away. Goes for a TP out. Snowball coming in. Snowball, it nails him before the TP completes. Even in the bottom lane, they still trade 1-for-1. So Falcons overall taking a lead.
That's the sustain coming out from Enchantress as this game goes on as well. And that's a tough death for Saberlight. Yeah. This Undying is not a hero you want missing seconds in the early game off the lane.
Let's run it back to lane. Pick up inside the Snowball, and Insania protects himself from any of this magic damage. Meanwhile, Snaking, he will die to this one as the Magnetize continues now onto crit. It's looking like Nisha is going to pick up a lot of experience for this one, killing 2 supports. But in the meanwhile, Falcons still getting, it feels like, the better of the situation between a kill there.
Mickey feeling the pressure right now.
Back, nice use there from Snaking. He's dead. Nothing he can do about this. It's a TA versus Viper matchup. What are you going to do?
Well, you can tip him, too. That's kind of a brutal tip.
I mean, I feel like that tip, I'm not sure if that tip is getting into my head at all. It's like, dude, it's a Viper versus TA matchup. What are you supposed to do?
I mean, you have to play around Nisha in this game. He's your only early playmaker. The TA is going to have to jungle and recover. The Undying did not have the laning phase they were hoping out of the draft. So it has to be rotations out of the Surf Spirit every time Magnetizes off cooldown. And you really want this Viper right now if you can nab him.
Oh, and they're going to have him for sure.
That's a nice play from Saberlight. Getting a lot of value out of this early ultimate. And he was not really having a fun time on that bottom lane, so easy rotation from him. Even cleans up the old Pinecone.
Yeah. He is still the lowest net worth core in the game, but that kill certainly helps him quite a bit.
Be wanting to kite this Liquid lineup out in the early fights.
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly going to be a really good... Ooh, instant magnetize. Maureen He's going to be caught in place here by the Fortune's End. A kill, no doubt, but the question is whether or not Liquid will get out alive. Nisha, he's got to roll in a second here, and will be able to get a roll out. The damage over time, it's not enough.
Oracle will absolutely bail you out of those situations.
Falcons bringing mass members to kill Nisha. Don't get that, but we'll get something in return still. It'll be the mid tower.
I was just getting chipped down too much from these edge creeps, plus Maureen having the empty lane from earlier. This was an inevitability.
Nice deny from Nisha,
okay.
though.
You want that team goal to keep accelerating the game right now. He's going to look towards this top tower, though.
Rolling on a Snake King. Insania catching back up. Got the Fortune's End to keep him here for a while. Do they have the damage to be able to burst him through all this heal? It's only a level 1 Nature's attendance. Mickey, he's going to try and join in. They have the snowball on Nisha. Mickey's going to get the Melt Strike, and that'll finish him off. So once again, Mickey doesn't want to play the lane at all.
I mean, that's a free kill if you wanted it. So now you need something bigger here. Smoke from Liquid trying to meet the same timing. The Blade Mail is done on the Earth Spirit.
They're going to
tough target.
Loop in Saberlight, I think.
Mickey TP in mid trying to dodge this play out. Might just run straight into it.
That's the kill you want, surely. But with a fraction up, it's not so easy. Maureen can't do it alone. He needs his supports closer by.
Just going to let that
They misses
fizzle.
their opportunity. Now they head to the other side of the map. They've already checked top. They say, okay, nothing really there. Couldn't catch him in mid. Time to go to bottom. But the smoke is worn out. And Liquid are here in force, and they've got a high ground ward. Instant Echo Slam goes down quickly, kills the Undying, sure, but now he's going to be hit. Nisha, Magnetize committed. Skater comes in with the Stone Gaze and re-up on the Magnetize. Looks like Maureen's going to drop low, but he should be okay. Meanwhile, Nisha, he wants to stick on a Skater here. He's willing to take this fight. After all, Saberlight's back into play. Had his passive, has a Tombstone, has a Bushwhack on two. They can't deal with all of this, surely. Or maybe they can. Skater's running low on mana for now. A big hit from Maureen. Finishes off the Oracle.
that
Got a shot from across the screen from Boxy. Nails him good, and Skater is caught up by Mickey. Crit's gonna die as well. Liquid just have too many heroes to take the team fight, and they will wipe Falcons.
That Undying passive did so much work in that early fight. You get a second life on this big core.
First part of it, and then later he kills Insania, preventing any ult coming out from him. Jump forward. And this time around, the Undying, okay, they've broken the Viper actually, and they get the save. Now it's going to be Amar who's going to die instead of Saberlight.
You don't have extra attack speed to bring this Tombstone down.
Oh, Insania in some trouble here, and nowhere he can really run to. Tried to heal him up, Saberlight, while he was saved by Insania.
It's still the one core for Falcons. It's having a fairly solid game.
Boxy trying to make a move here. Nisha's going to roll on after it. Here comes the snowball. No big save just yet. The Magnetize damping up, but it is still going to be Nisha dying, and the Magnetize will not do enough damage. Everybody's low, but nobody dies.
It's somewhere in here to take the head 5-on-5 and to contest those Roshans that Liquid are gearing up for. You have a drum on the Enchantress. I do like that pickup from Snaking, as he's going to get ganked here and bite the dust.
That's going to be the smoke. Liquid are going to push forward looking for more. He's going to go BKB. He just wants to be able to get on top of somebody and put those rotten mitts to good use. Nisha. Whoa! Okay. That's all right. That's all right. He's still surrounded. A missed roll will not cause any problems for Liquid. So they're getting the most out of this situation they possibly can. I just, what are you going to do about the 20-minute timing? Are you going to try and take Liquid's Tormentor? Are you going to try and take one of these tier 2s? Are you willing to take that kind of risk?
I can absolutely see Liquid barrel down this top lane.
Oh, the Dusa would be such a big pickup. Now, he's got Manta, and there's not enough heroes nearby. Instead, they go after Crit. And
It will get him.
he's mega dead. Nice little sidestep there. For him, is a Hurricane Pike really going to make that much of a difference either?
It does help if you can land it on the TA. It's going to create a lot of space in the fight, and it does just boost your HP up a lot more. Echo.
Instant Echo Slam as soon as Nisha shows himself in mid.
That's a big pickup.
And the Oracle not close enough, not behind him, pushed in to use this latter half of the Aegis. you're going to be at 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, what did you get out of it? You didn't get that Wisdom Rune. You didn't get the Tormentor.
And now you're going to be fighting into a Dusa who has Scotty.
And he still has a tier 1 mid-up. The objective trades for Liquid have just not worked out here.
Cute play by Nisha to roll in to make sure he got the high five in time. A more deadly play from Liquid in the bottom lane here that will kill crits.
Deso charges for Mickey.
Nice punch. Still dies.
You really need this tier 1 off the map if you're Liquid right now.
Yeah, I think they're going to swoop in right now. Mid-game
Yes.
Boxy, they're going to make their move from bottom.
Okay.
Instant jump in from Saberlight. Hurricane Pike will recreate some distance here, but the Tombstone's going to be dropped. And Insania, they know they can't go for this Undying. The Oracle is pushing in behind him, so they try and back away. Still caught by the Bushwhack. Another force snap. This one from Snake King will help the Viper survive. Nisha goes in a little deep there off of a bad roll. He has to activate his BKB and his Blade Mail to make sure he stays up. Liquid make a lot of moves there, cast a lot of spells, don't get anything for it.
Look at Maureen Echo up in 2 seconds. He is eyeing this fight with the Tombstone going down.
Saberlight's so low. Saberlight does blink back. Good timing from him. Almost got caught by Maureen. They just saw all these Falcons heroes in mid. And that means Amar all alone. Saberlight, though, might die for it. Bailed out by the Oracle. The magic damage is prevented. Meanwhile, Nisha catching Falcons. They try and rotate into Amar. The Magnetize. Well, they're going to roll, and he doesn't have a blink up, so Crit's going to die as well here. Liquid picking up 2 for the price of 1. If everyone is going to get a Force Staff, you know, like you've got double Hurricane Pikes on Enchantress and Viper.
Oh, this is a massive
Smoke's going to break onto each other. Instant jump in. Saberlight gets punched. Couldn't get off the Tombstone. Nothing goes off. He instant revives and will be trying to get to his team in time, but Maureen with a quick tip to Saberlight. Falcons, they learned from their mistakes in the past. They're not.
Because now, all of a sudden, you are losing that second Roshan, losing that second Aegis that Mickey really wanted in this game. And you are giving it away to a Medusa, who you already have some trouble bringing down.
Viper at 2k HP and natural magic
Nisha?
resistance. Nisha is going to have to pop his BKB, but the knock up in the air is too much for him.
What was he doing there?
Another hero that dies just like that. Insania's, he can't get there in time.
I mean, that is not on Insania. There's no way he could follow him out on mid lane like that with no vision.
And now, no Earth Spirit, so they go for it. High ground push for free from Falcons. They're going to try and poke at this Medusa, but he's got an Aegis and is very tanky. This is probably just going to be a full lane of barracks.
You're going to have to give up something here. No way you're fighting without Nisha. The Manta arrives for Amar, so he has a Dispel of his own right now. Even if that Earth Spirit comes back, you have to think about where these Magnetizers are going. And Mickey is just not doing enough damage right now. 1 second for the Earth Spirit respawn. Saberlight's probably just going to go in here, try and make something happen.
Here he goes, right in the middle. Drops the Tombstone.
He did not
punched up in the air.
BKB.
Oh, the Echo Slam! He got hit by a zombie. Didn't manage to get his blink away. The Tombstone will die. Snake King doesn't fall. They're going to deal with Skeeter in his first life. Now Saberlight at half HP.
No Tombstone available, though.
No Tombstone. Doesn't have the HP to be able to man up. Well, he's going to try. Starts blinking on his Skeeter. Starts going for him. Immediately starts retreating after hitting him once.
He's stuck?
Stuck, but a Force Staff. There's plenty of those on the side of Falcons. Nisha's going to roll after him. Kicks him back over to Mickey. Throws some damage at half mana. Saberlight, he gets a little low. Nisha's going to commit. Got his BKB. Hitting false promises. Nisha, he dies. No mana on Insania. Can't bail out either one of his cores. Mickey turns around, gets a quick kill. Oh, he kills the Tuss and backs away. Not too bad there. Now he goes after Skeeter. Skeeter's actually quite low. Saberlight, he was able to take that fight. And a false promise finally comes in from Insania, bailing out Mickey. Saberlight is still chasing after heroes. It's going to be Snake King TPing out. They do not have a disable to stop that in time.
1,000 gold item that he just, you know, I'm going to store on the ground for a little bit just to get that disarm in. Pick back up. I don't know if that's a next level play, a next level bad play.
You know,
Or
it didn't.
it's a Saberlight play.
It's a Saberlight play. It didn't get punished. It didn't get punished. For Skeeter.
I think Skeeter's is stronger, but Mickey has his burst, and they're making the move.
Staking, trying to get away. Oh, a Fisher, but they pull him back in.
That was
Nice
an
kick from
aggressive.
Nisha.
That was an aggressive force staff, I think, from Boxy.
His second life is going to be pretty fearsome, too. He's just got the 20 talent, the decay. See how cleanly they can kill Saberlight without having to give up too much.
He wants to save his spells right here.
I think it's pretty clear they know Saberlight is just trying to throw away his life, and they finally go in and commit. Do manage to kill. Yule Scepter goes up in the air, and they're going to try and focus on the crit. Meanwhile, Nisha goes in with the Magnetize. Got a big one, too. Saberlight comes back into play, and here comes the Undying. Ready to knock down this Skeeter trying to get away with his Stone Gaze right now. A Force Staff does get him some distance out. They're going to stick to Amar instead. Falcons, again, it's just the numbers. There's not much they can do about that. They're fighting on a dire outpost against an Undying with an extra life. You're just outnumbered.
I am surprised that Crit jumped in right.
Jumping in, I thought it was free.
Yeah,
I thought
think
it was just like, this is almost silly how free this life is.
Maybe the more concerning part of that fight, though, was how fast Skeeter was dying.
Oh, yeah.
To the shots from the TA. Available for Mickey, took the refraction instances, so he's a lot stronger, a lot tankier. Yeah. He's got that MKB to pierce through the butterfly on the Medusa, who...
Oh, they're looking at him right now.
Do you want to jump the Aegis? I mean, you can take it and back off here.
They are going to take it. Are they going to get it twice? It is not easy. He got off the full promise, and Nisha is in big with the Magnetize. Oh, this is bad for Falcons. They're in some trouble now. Mickey on his life is going to be able to finish off one of these hills. He actually managed to heal all the way up. Nisha did die. Saberlight's in right in the middle with their tombstone. Force that down to the low ground.
He's
but the Deuce is running out of mana, and the Undying just keeps on hitting. Mickey leaning into him, and there's nothing Skater can do. He can't find his way out of this one. The carry of Falcons is down, and Liquid takes it. They've got a minute without their carry. It's Falcons this time around who may have to give up, but of course Falcons will always make the defense despite the numbers.
That's a potential
Saberlight jumps in right into the middle of all these heroes. He's lost his BKB. There's no way out of this one for this one. He's just kind of stuck. He's gonna die like this. Liquid, there goes your high ground push.
That was a little too antsy. And a nice Fisher block from Maureen.
Understand that this is not a situation that this is a free pickoff or a team fight. They know Liquid's kind of set up.
You can't run in here if you're
Send
Falcon.
the illusion to do some scouting here.
You have to respect these high ground fight points.
Falcons back up to their own high ground situation. Will take the outpost. And
it's
maybe push this tier 2, force Liquid into them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's kind of a dangerous spot. Again, you're really near objectives for Liquid where the Undying can come back very quickly.
You could TP onto the tier 3 at any point in time.
Bold failure.
An awkward time for a
passive. Like, this is not a favorable numbers fight for Falcons at all. Their positioning is going to have to be absolutely immaculate. They do have a high ground ward spot here.
Well, Liquid's really split right now. This is kind of weird.
Yeah,
the smoke breaks. Falcons immediately on the retreat, though.
Oh, they bannered the high ground for Vision.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
I mean, is there a Undying Ags potential here?
Yeah, I mean, he took the 20 talent, so if you've already buffed up the decay, why not buff it up some more?
Oh yeah, we are going to see that extra strength gain.
Oh, he's got overwhelming blink, I would say. Even less than 30. Harpoon trying to pull him in. Yules, and he's got a blink. Oh, the overwhelming blink, or the neutral item, rather. The Havoc's hammer does manage to hit him, and they just constant AoE damage. No way out for crit.
Dude, this Undying is going to be massive in the fight.
Oh, look at this move from Falcons, though. They see all these heroes on the other side of the map, and Maureen and Skeeter trying to make a move to top where they know a wave is pushing in. If Mickey tries to push this out...
Oh, he's got to play it safe.
He's got to play it safe and deal with the mid wave.
Again, though, even moves like that are risky because you just don't know where this Oracle is.
Yeah.
And Ags finished for the TA here. He's going to buy it himself. So you now have that extra map mobility. Like, Saberlight was getting everything he wanted there. High ground tombstone, early ult pop. The only downside, I think, for Liquid was that false promise got thrown on him fairly early. And then you don't have it for her Spirit.
Insania, and they know the ultimate's on cooldown for a while here, but there's still the Aegis. False promise is going to be used. They take out crits. I mean, do they really want to try and take this kill onto Mickey anyway? Saberlight's going to try and join in here. Skater's going to turn around, deal with him. Mickey is going for the Viper right now. Mars stuck inside the bushwhack, and Mickey will be able to get that kill. kill. 25 seconds left on the Aegis. Maureen hunting for it. He's going to be Fisher blocked in, and there goes the first life. Second life, buybacks. Liquid, Boxy going to use his. What about Nisha? Is Nisha going to try and help him out here? Bushwhack goes out. Can they get Mickey out of here? Stun after stun. A force staff, another one. Trying to get him away, but Maureen hot in his tail. And it looks like Mickey is not getting out of here. Echo Slam to put him down.
They want
and
the
a Fisher to chase after for more. The Oracle is going to die as well. The Bushwhack comes in. Way to blink. Not up in time. And Maureen pounces again.
Falcons smell blood in the water, and they take everything off a botched team fight from Liquid that looked so good and went so bad. The smiley face comes out from Maureen as a lot of momentum just changed hands in this game. Now all of a sudden it's Skeeter pushing base. This Daedalus gave him the damage they needed, and there was no answer for Dusa in a lot of these fights with the ults on cooldown. He just didn't have it.
Skeeter wants the full megas.
Yeah, you're missing that top rack.
If they're going to take this, they're going to have to buy back. Nisha makes the initiation.
Remember,
focusing on Skeeter here.
He has 2 magnetizes.
He does, and he can play it slow, refreshes it up, throws a kickback into Snake King, remagnetize. Insania trying to help from the side. Looks like they've got Skeeter, and Falcons are just going to cut their losses. They say it's fine, you killed our carry. We got all your buybacks.
Mickey buyback down the drain. That is going to be a big one in this game as you look towards the next big objectives. That uses their buyback advantage.
They got a nice vision on crit. They're going to force staff him in. Nisha chases after him with a roll in. Magnetize out on 2. A start for Liquid, but again, the disengage from Falcons looks really nice. It is a clean escape. And Liquid know well enough not to keep chasing into it like last time, but now they've used some big spells, making sure.
Does have another banner as well he can throw for vision. And I think he will.
Boxy, he's gonna look in. Acorn shot immediately jumped on. He's got an Neon Disc though. The Undying tries to get a high ground tombstone, doesn't manage to do so. The Viper is up there though. Echo Slam, double Echo Slam, Maureen. There's the false promise on Mickey though. Spots Insania. Maureen gonna chase after him. A Glimmer Cape trying to get him away. The Bushwhack doesn't land in time. Meanwhile, on the right side, Nisha, he needs some help, and that's where Mickey starts coming in, trying to help him out. The Hurricane Pipe puts him back. Nisha making a roll away. No way, he just got out of that, and he remagnetizes them as well. A buyback from Crit, joining the team now. Falcons.
This fight is so split.
Nisha is teeping away. Liquid, they may have gotten a kill, gotten a buyback, but they use so much they can't keep this going. They can't go for a second team fight. This Roche, I think it's all Falcons now.
Especially going to the Radiant side where they
is so dangerous. Dangerous blink, and Skeeter just jumps right into the middle of them. Saberlight immediately gonna pop his flesh golem and try and deal with this one. Skeeter, he's getting through. Oh, a big hit, takes out Boxy immediately. Half in mana, Amar on the high ground, does manage to Hurricane Pike his way down. Saberlight, as much strength as he has, he's still at half HP. Shiva's rolling from Nisha, doesn't connect. Falcons once again resetting, kiting Liquid over and over again. They got a buyback out of Boxy. They got one of the buildings, one of the barracks. They say, we're good with that.
They got Flesh Golem.
Dude, this Enchantress is gonna hit so hard.
He's a beast,
Smoke breaks. Jump on Saberlight, Saberlight! They already got him to half HP, he's almost dead, but saved by the Oracle! Had to use the false promise for that one. Saberlight's gonna blink onto the Medusa. Oh, they popped the Glyph as well, Skeeter. He's gonna man up for the buildings here. Malrain couldn't get the Echo Slam. They're going in for the Megas, and he will manage to get it. Meanwhile, Saberlight died. Instant buyback, instant refresh out Nisha. He got to magnetize all these heroes, and Saberlight, he's gonna go after him. Got Amar on the Aegis. Saberlight pushing forward, has the Tombstone. Harpoons back in, Stinky.
They want ATF.
Dealing with the Amar right now. Does manage to get a BKB. Force down to the low grab. TG out. Falcons, they're getting away. They got away with murder. Oh, if all they lose is snaking off of this one. Falcons, just absolute cinema time and time again. These disengages are just too damn good.
They do not have to kill heroes to win this game, because right now they are decimating Liquid's base. They're decimating their economy. They got Megas out of that. They got another buyback. They got both tier 4s off of catapults. Are you complaining about Medusa's scale right now? They're eyeing up Mickey on this wave. He's got Divine.
Where's the Oracle at? Saberlight jumps into them. Got a Tombstone. and is on top of heroes. Just what the Liquid supposedly want to be able to see, but again, they're disengaging. Again, the Forceps, the hop away. Oh, they're chasing after an Enchantress and not
Falcons
even able to get
going
that.
throne,
Meanwhile,
Austin.
they're going to go through the throne. Skater's pushing for it. Oh, there goes Crit. Malraine's going
No
after
clip.
it as well. They've got no
That's
clip.
it.
There's nothing to stop them now. Falcons will end it and take game 1.